Hey guys, good morning. So last night I got a chance to see Ghost in the Shell, and it was pretty good. It wasn't a bad movie, but it had some things where it kind of made me go, eh. But nothing. It had nothing to do with Scarlett Johansson or the actors really. It was mostly like certain little plot points. As a fan of Ghost in the Shell, I think you'll be pretty satisfied overall with a lot of the things. There's a lot of great homages. A basset hound shows up, which I love. That's a nice little nod to Mamoru Oshii, who's not even the original creator. He was just the first adapter of the material, but I thought it was really cool though. So Oshii fans out there will enjoy that, and I think Oshii himself will probably like that too. Scarlett Johansson did a pretty good job. She was probably honestly the best choice for Major. Yeah, there's so many wonderful Asian actresses out there too, and I really hope that they get the recognition one day also. But just for right now, this movie was probably really hard to get funded because it's kind of a high concept for a lot of studios, and they needed somebody who had a lot of star power, who had some clout with the sci-fi community too, I think. And Scarlett Johansson was probably the best choice, to be honest. And even though some people who didn't know the material are attracted to Scarlett Johansson, so that means they're gonna go rush out to the theater just to see the movie because of her. So that's why the studio did it. And also there's an explanation for why she's Caucasian in this movie, why she's a white woman, which I think I'm not gonna say it solved the problem, but it made me kind of go, okay, okay, I understand. So yeah. The best actor in the movie was probably Michael Pitt as Kuze. He did a really great job, even though he doesn't even have that much screen time. And I think he's probably on screen for 10 minutes total the whole movie, but he still did really good. I love Pilou Asbæk as Bateau. He was awesome, man. My one gripe, Ishikawa. Ishikawa really doesn't really go into the field that much in the series or in the comic book. He's usually the guy behind the scenes on the computer. In this one, he goes in the field a lot, and you actually don't even see him behind a computer once. They kind of actually combined his computer skills into Togusa's character in this movie, which, you know, it's okay because they wanted to give Togusa some more screen time because Togusa is one of the more major characters in the series and one of the more popular ones too, being the only actual full-blooded human on the team. Let's see what else. Takeshi Kitano did great as Chief Aramaki. I loved him. He speaks Japanese the entire movie, which is great. So it kind of made you feel like this was a full on, like you were watching a Japanese movie, to be honest, or international movie. It made you feel like you were watching an international movie because there's a really huge diverse cast in this movie, which I really liked. Visually, it's really nice to look at. Let's see. Another gripe I had was I don't want to spoil anything, but I want Tachikomas and Fujikomas to be in this movie. There is one. If you're a fan of the original movie, you've already seen it in the preview. I think that's the Fujikoma. I can't really remember. I'm not sure. I honestly don't even know the difference. Um, as a fan, I should probably look that up, right? But anyways, there's just one tank battle, and it's very akin to what you saw in the original Mamoru Oshii adaptation. Let's see what else. Yeah, overall, it was a cool movie. I had fun with it. It was beautiful to look at. Um, it doesn't really raise a ton of philosophical questions like the original anime did, or even the original manga did, which I own. It doesn't really raise like a bunch of questions or anything, or talk too much philosophy or anything. But there's a little bit in there. It's just this was more of a just a fun action movie with some philosophy thrown in. Nowhere near the level of the Matrix, which was actually inspired by Ghost in the Shell. Um, it's just not up there. It's just not up there with those movies. But if you know anything about Ghost in the Shell too, Ghost in the Shell has had many adaptations over the years. Um, there's some recent ones just came out with Arise. So if you're a Ghost in the Shell fan, I think you're gonna have fun with this movie. If you don't, it's probably because of the little things in the movie that really kind of bothered me too. But you know, get over it. It's this is somebody's interpretation of the material, and you know what? One day somebody's gonna make another adaptation. I'm pretty sure, or probably a sequel because Ghost in the Shell is pretty open to sequels anyway. Let's see what else. Juliette Binoche, Binoche did a really good job too. She was a. At first, I was kind of like Juliette Binoche, who I know is a good actress, but she tends to be in movies sometimes to try and they tend to get her in movies to try and elevate whatever they're trying to portray, and I kind of take that as a bad sign. Like if you need just one actor to kind of elevate things, it's kind of like, well, is your story that good? You know, do you know what I mean? Like it's like if you're getting an actor in your movie just so you can say I have this actor in my movie, it kind of makes you go, is the story good enough? But no, she actually played a nice part in the story, and I really enjoyed her way more than I thought I was gonna, because the trailers kind of had me a little worried. Let's see. Yeah, also there's a lot of little nods to like just the mythology of Ghost in the Shell and the history of like who the Major is and the things that she does on the side. Some of you guys, excuse me, some of you fans will know what I'm talking about. Um, it's not like flat out stated that she is bisexual or a lesbian, as some people theorize, but it's hinted at in this movie, which I thought was pretty cool. What else? Not much else. It was a good movie. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. So you guys should go check it out. It comes out tonight for midnight release. I was lucky enough, a buddy of mine had a privilege to go see a screening last night, and he invited me along. And I saw to see it in IMAX 3D, which was really cool. It looked nice. It was a really beautiful movie to watch. Like I said, if you do see it, I would suggest probably go seeing it honestly in regular, because even though the IMAX was really nice, nothing about it really kind of like popped out. Yeah. So, yeah, go check out Ghost in the Shell, guys. I think you'll have a good time with it as a fan or even as a non-fan. Yeah, so go have fun. Bye.